I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it. No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Эпизод 5. Волк-одиночка.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
Логово скрюченного дядечки. Ночью.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Всем привет, с вами Сиротыр. Ну что ж, 5-й эпизод, начинаем. Это достал уже ствол, мне это не нравится.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat?
Не хочу ничего пробовать.
Vivian makes a very nice, very...
Мы не
It's
друзья.
elegant. Really, a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
Don't misunderstand the situation here. We are not friends, and you're in no position to offer me anything.
On the contrary, Sheriff. And I don't wish to contradict you here, but your initiative and mine have been friendly for a long while now. Ever since I came aboard these shores. You know, Fabletown's been very accommodating.
О чем ты
in my
говоришь?
humble ventures.
Just what are you talking about?
I've just been left in relative peace, I think puts it best. Allowed to live my own way. What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating.
Чё, офигел? Какой...
So
Я не
don't
буду с ним
waste the
сотрудничать.
silver.
Серебро.
Sit down,
А вот там
Jason.
нельзя ловить серебряные пули. В чем проблема?
Well,
Нам
Sheriff,
нельзя их ловить.
for the sake
Всё
of
плохо.
transparency, why don't you tell us why
Чего
you're
смеетесь?
here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this.
Пойдем к нам, и все будут
Some allotment
доказательства.
of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Я знаю,
I
что ты сделал.
know you did it.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I wish you had me dead to rights. I really do.
Когда ты придешь с нами в администрацию,
I
все,
didn't kill anyone.
там будут все
Those
доказательства.
I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over
Я
with.
знаю, кто это.
I already know who did it.
Forgive me, Sheriff, for doubting your acumen, but who do you think committed these crimes? I hope you don't still think
Знаешь, это ты.
Don't give me this employee bullshit. I know it was you.
What must
Ты
I say to
смеешься.
convince you that I'm innocent, dear? It wasn't me. I have
ты.
complete respect for you and your job, I really do, but I'm sorry. I simply can't divulge the transgressor. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation?
Так, слушай. Хочешь...
The man said he'd take care of it. So
Я
why don't you
здесь
take the
закон.
hint?
Я закон, ты
I'm
меня
the law
понял.
here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
Or what? You're gonna kill me too?
Да.
Go ahead. You think I give a shit anymore? After what you did?
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Ты. А тебе тоже
However,
ГГ.
like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you
No.
don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Ты тоже сиди.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? Get your hands off me!
Look, the fact is, Georgie
Тебе так и надо.
misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And then
You told me
attempt to
kill him!
blame me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this! You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Я заберу
I
вас
think I'll be
обоих.
taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce! What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us!
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Get the
are?
fuck out of
I
here!
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him!
Я не
You
уйду.
kidding me?
Я
Things are
со
about to
всеми
get
вами уйду.
unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to
Чтобы
watch.
вы предстали перед
You can
судом.
go join that hole at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
Но меня волнует
Running out
именно
of patience,
ты,
crooked man. I
дядечка,
don't have time to fuck around here.
а не Джорджи.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator.
Никогда не
Why
умел.
negotiate
А
when
зачем
you could
пытался?
just decide?
Еще лучше. Мэри. Из стекла, блин. Вышло. Фу, из стекла. Из зеркала.
Did I miss
Дурак.
anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Ах вы компашка. Я со всеми вами разберусь. Нормально. Я со всеми вами разберусь. Пошел отсюда.
Over here!
О, хорошо. Портал.
Done, Wolf!
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Они уходят через портал. Тихо, тихо,
I'd like to
тихо,
say it
тихо,
was
тихо,
nice
тихо,
knowing
тихо.
you.
Опа! Он одного близнеца ударил. Молодец какой. А теперь я тебя в живот ударю. О, какая ранка у него там. Слабей.
way.
Пошел. За ними, ё-моё! Пусть лежит, близнец. Ой, идиоты, блин, ножом решил, господи, ножом меня, да? Ты что, обалдел? Получил сам, еще близнец получил. Я сейчас за вами поеду, ё-моё. Стоять, ё-моё! Стоять, я говорю! Я волк-грибак! Пошло полное превращение Пиппи. Чего себе, блин? Право. Вот они. Давай, догоняем. Вы что думали? Я прямо над вами. Блин, там дядечка. Черт. Джорджи. Держись, Биби. Держись, Биби, держись. Ах, такие хитрые. Вы чё подумали? Вы убежите куда-нибудь. Задавить меня решили.
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Они пришли в клуб обратно. Блин, Бигби, ну и погоня. Нас все увидели. Давай-ка перед тем, как заходить, посмотрим. Ё-моё, нифига у него там крови из него вылилось. Жесть. Нормально машинку, нормально поломали машинку. Ходим, ё-моё, с двух ног, ё-моё, выбивать можно спокойно.
Come on, we can't stay here.
Hang on, I need a minute.
Okay.
Ну что, приветики. Вы что думали? Я от вас отстану?
Hello, Bigby. I hope you'd come to your senses.
А что, не нравится?
Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm gonna rip you to fucking pieces.
Go on then.
Please, Sheriff.
О, что?
Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian.
Почему ты его защищаешь, ему, Вивиан?
You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a
Ну да,
goddamn choice.
я поел бы
What the
тебя.
fuck?
Я бы. Бигби тебя поел.
I did what I had to.
Это не все, это шутка.
You can't fucking blame me for that.
Зачем ты
Why'd
это
you
сделал?
do it then, huh?
Зачем?
If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us, and as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not.
Если ты умрешь, это будет хорошо. Нам нужен
Go ahead
скоростной
and kill me then. But
Не,
it
пока
won't bring
тебя не
back
будем
Lily or
убивать,
Faith.
надо,
It won't free
чтобы
your
ты
friend
больше
Marissa.
рассказывал, пока у
And
тебя
I'm
время
just a
еще
sap
есть.
taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know?
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them, what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie?
голова
We were
пойдет от
supposed to
тела.
look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me.
помогал ему,
You're not
погоди.
innocent here either.
Wait.
То есть понятно. Он говорит то, что если снять ленточку, голова просто отсекется от тела.
So you've been helping this asshole?
Можно сказать,
I
отсечена
thought
будет.
you cared about
Так.
them.
I do. Of course I do.
То, что мы видели с Лили головой и с головой вверх.
And nobody was supposed to die.
То есть именно они умерли так, что просто Джорджи снял с них ленточки.
Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell.
I'm not playing this game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here.
Yeah,
Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
Тихо.
I'm sick of everyone thinking
Тихо,
that they
так,
can
давай не надо.
just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them, what I took away from them.
I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Он сейчас сорвет ленточку.
Don't. Vivian! No! Fuck! No, 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 no!
Вот так вот.
Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
Господи. Ё-моё. Вот так вот и Лили умерла, и Вера. Сняли ленту.
Vivian! I didn't fucking mean it! I was just...
Что, Джорджи? Ты сейчас скоро тоже умрешь.
Get up.
Дай вставай.
Get up!
Тебе сказали, ты еще можешь жить. Ты еще живой. Ну вылезает у тебя немного это фигня.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that.
No.
Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me,
Он
alright?
получит больше, чем ты.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river.
Старый литейный завод у реки.
Shepherd Metalworks.
Металлургия Шепарда.
Fucking asshole.
Спасибо.
Do you want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first?
Давай
Rip the limbs
закончим.
off one by one. That's what you want to do, right?
Ты заслуживаешь
You deserve
худшего.
worse than this, Georgie.
I suppose you're right. No more games, alright. We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
Давай добьем его.
All right, Georgie.
Как хочешь. Нафиг. Все. Очень отличная ночка. Отправляемся на завод. Бигби. Спасибо, Джорджи, что нам сказал перед своей смертью. Где они будут. Ну что. Погнали. Отличная ночка получилась. Быстро. Не теряем времени, сразу идем. Вот она, металлургия Шепарда. Здесь будет к дядечкам. Машина уже здесь, если что, кстати. Металлургия Шепарда поздно ночью. Их машина уже здесь. По-моему, это их же, да? Да, это их. Это их, да, машина? Они ведь на этой приехали. Заходим, ребят. Концовка близка. Я думаю, даже за сегодняшнюю серию. Да ё-моё! Какого фига ты закрыта? Я же сейчас открою дверь. Все равно. Погнали. Надо завершать дело. Дядечку надо все-таки, да, к суду. Можно было бы и Джорджи, но он бы и так бы умер, если бы не ранение, он бы умер. Если бы не ранение это, которое он получил в борьбе с нами, тогда бы мы бы его тоже, наверное, к суду ставили. Сейчас включился, ё-моё. Где ты? Я знаю, что ты здесь.
Bigby Wolf.
Еще и Мэри.
The big bad wolf. You used to be something.
Нормально вообще. Не фотки все эти. Лили. Это стопудово Холли и Лили. Потому что не верю, чтобы Снежка общалась с Холли. Это мы. Это эти девчонки, это мы после ломбарда. Вера. Да, Вера и мы в первом эпизоде, это понятно. Они следили за всем. Они за нами всеми следили. Они еще с первого эпизода следили за нами. Да, это понятно. Как они эти снимки-то делали, ё? Просто я. Так. Тут они делали серебряные пули.
Silver.
Ты где? Хватит прятаться. Ёб твою налево.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you here in one piece.
Ну давайте.
I do apologize, but I have
Где ты
some business
прятался,
to
а?
attend to.
Слабак.
I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Че,
Get out of
слабак,
my
что ли?
way now. Don't make this
Слабак, что ли?
worse.
Давай я с тобой один на один справился на уверенность.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Ах ты собака.
Wow. What a man.
Ух ты ж
Stealing
ты.
punches while my back is turned.
Ты один
Ain't
раз
your
меня,
mother
конечно, победила, но я
like
вот
proper?
Ты чё тут? Ну нафиг. Куда смоталась? Я ж как сейчас с тобой справлюсь? Ё-моё. Где ты, Мэри? Вот она. Иди туда, давай, погоди. Что-то как-то странно. Еще одна там пробежала, какая-то тень. Наверное, одна точно была. Она что-то скоростью, что ли, передвигается быстрой? Что дальше? Опа! Ё-моё! Скример проклятый! Напала и убежала. Я просто не успел увернуться. Выкусил, успел. Этот раз успел. Успел вновь. Я успеваю. Я же успеваю. Как это может... Вот она, вот она. О-моё. Смотри, какая офигенная. Ё-моё. Вся из стекла. Тихо-тихо. Ой-ой-ой, больно ведь будет сейчас. Бигби, разозлись сильнее. Бигби, надо разозлиться сильнее. А не так. На новичка именно разозлиться. Упали вместе с ней. О, хорошо, уже неплохо. Где ты? Вот она. Чего? Она себе клонов посоздавала? Ты что, с ума сошла? Где настоящая? Я сейчас запутаюсь, где настоящая на самом деле? Как настоящая уже смоталась? Ай-яй-яй-яй. Хорошо. Ё-моё. Бигби. Биби, нас сейчас будут избивать тотально. На все кнопки. Я сейчас буду зачем скорее на все кнопки. Блин, это капец какой-то. Нас все, ой, все, ГГ. Нас терпим просто по полной программе. Нифига себе! Ничего себе, Бигби! Это просто какой-то... Да блин, такого я еще никогда не видел. Оборотни так становились. Такими волками аж настоящие. Просто побеждает клонов. Просто едино спокойно. Что идут? Она. Что это у нас сейчас будет? Нифига себе! Давай! Еще! О, посыпать! Нас, давай, хорошо! Последняя, да? Может, это настоящая, кстати? Скалок стекла вытащила. Ох ты, прыгнула! Не успела. Ух ты ж. Ну и Бигби. Жесть. Ну и Бигби. Ты, конечно, выдал. Оденься хотя бы. Это все? А, дядечка еще. Мэри сбежала или нет? Или мы все-таки с ней покончили? Что? Все? Пойдем.
Hello, Bigby.
Со мной теперь, дядечка. Все.
Пойдем
со мной. Так.
This gun holds 6 rounds of... I won't miss next time.
Промахнулся.
Before you do anything,
собак сутулая.
I thought I should point out a few
Держит
things.
меня.
Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Уверен, что доберешься туда живым?
Yes, I'm quite sure. You will bring me back alive.
Доставлю.
Look, all I ask
Если
for is a
удастся,
chance to speak for
конечно. Если ты меня
myself
сейчас не
and
выбесишь.
the community.
Если
And I'm
выбесишь,
sure
я тебе
Miss
голову
White
нафиг
agreed
оторву.
that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
Мне нужны
You need
ответы.
to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out. But I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to
Бизнесмен
answer
по убийствам, наверное,
And
это
I
максимум.
will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. but you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question.
Какой?
What do you really care about here?
Ради безопасности.
This is about protecting Fabletown. And some asshole murders 2 of our people. It's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them.
Я
Georgie.
пришел за тобой.
He's dead, isn't he?
Да.
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little.
Как я могу улыбнуться?
It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind.
При себе?
What do you say?
А ну отдал быстро. Надо было быстро. Надо было его сразу схватить. Надо было с собой револьвер взять. Надевай наручники, надевай на него, пока не будет.
You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
Судиться будем.
Your punishment will follow.
На чем? Единственное наказание. Убить его нахуй. Все. Отправляемся в администрацию. Теперь надо с ним разобраться. Ведьмин колодец, здание Вудманс рано утром.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to...
Вот.
He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
What? Don't I look okay?
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know...
Главное, справились.
I'm glad you made it back in one piece.
Ну, практически меня там побили много раз.
Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister!
What
do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off?
Погодите,
Think you have the right to
погодите.
just do this to people? You're a fucking crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Потише.
Thank you all for
Пожалуйста,
coming
давайте
here
пока
on
что
such short
еще
notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but
поговорим, а
considering
потом
the
уже скинем его.
circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to
Ты отдал
interrupt you,
приказ,
Miss White.
не забывай.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything.
Это
We'll
правильно,
deal with it
Снежка.
later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you
Дай ей
wait a moment...
закончить.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
Не мешаем.
Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the
Федя,
other crap
за
he's
это ты.
done.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning, so cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've done.
Just give it up already!
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
rack.
fucking belongs!
That's
So
right.
let's get on with it
But we promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you
jeez.
gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
This is such bullshit!
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
Yeah, your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that. Hired.
Наемная помощь. Не понял. Да не ври. Да-да.
They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant.
Так это правда.
When your
Тиран.
government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything.
Гринлиф, мы хотя бы дерево это не...
Nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fable's
Чары.
glamours.
Те самые, которые позволяют Лили быть Снежкой?
Provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you
Пытайся
want
нами
I
манипулировать.
know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work.
Я могу еще спокойно пойти и
Manipulate us
сочу.
for these people. We're not here to talk
Oh,
about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You
Мы тебя
know
сейчас
why
тоже
I
скинем
asked you to
туда.
destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town.
Это правда.
And That may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The crooked man's been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Very good. Very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded.
Не обоснованный.
The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle
О,
of
улики.
linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement.
А у нас есть вещи? У нас что-нибудь есть осталось, я надеюсь, из улик?
Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
А
What about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
Мы правы.
I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Да.
Yes. Of course.
Да.
Yes. You're responsible.
Да.
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
Don't
Это
make him
было
a
ради
murderer.
правосудия.
For fuck's sake. Killing someone who's trying to kill you is
They
hardly...
were there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me? It was them. And who sent those two freaks anyway?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where
internally.
have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think
Он
we
был
all just
подозреваемым в
let that
убийстве.
He was a suspect, and I needed answers.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection.
Ради его
you're right,
безопасности.
dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for
Скидывай его
their own
поскорее уже в
crimes.
колодец. Бигби, хватит
This
уже.
isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you. Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean,
reason
a
we're
certain
here.
level of privilege should be afforded to
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled
Протянуть
your
руку
lives with the
убийцам,
promise of
конечно, ты
more?
молодец какой.
Who
Руку
was there
помощи
while they
убийцам протянул.
idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Мелисса.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath a little?
What's she doing here?
Что, Мелисса, ты хотела сказать?
I'd like to... I need to say
Что?
something.
Давай говори.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Говори.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up! You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some
Я
order
покончил
here.
с собой.
Vivian killed herself back at the pudding and pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it.
Ваша
Down
вина
the
доказана.
witching well.
Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next.
Пора
So quick
заканчивать.
to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
Не надо.
There will be more.
Бросим его и все.
So we get rid of him.
We can
Все.
send
Everyone, listen up!
Все за то. Я думаю, все за то, чтобы его
Clearly, we're
скинуть.
having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This
we...
is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you
Мы
all
должны
suggest to
проголосовать.
yourself.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Ладно.
Are you sure? This isn't how
Все
it's...
нормально, все
People want
нормально.
this right.
Okay, Mr. Wolf,
Итак,
it's your call.
говорить буду я.
No.
Just do what you
Попробую
think is
сказать,
right.
как истинный судья. Сейчас на паузу нажму. Итак,
Yes, Sheriff.
итак, вы, скрюченный дядечка, приговариваетесь к сбрасыванию в ведьмин колодец.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Не понял. Ох ты сволочь, я тебя сейчас скину. Я ж тебя скину сейчас. Я сейчас освобожусь и скину тебя.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try
Я
to
даже оторву ему голову.
You're going to miss me.
No. I won't.
Я даже ему голову оторву. Чертям собачьим.
Oh my god!
Простите, но мне надо это сделать. И тело туда, и голову туда ему скинь. Скинь еще голову туда. Простите, ребят, но все, покончено. С этим покончено.
For Lily.
Горожане боятся страшного. Не, это зря, может, сделал. Давайте попробую сейчас заново. Ну что, в этот раз я тебе голову, я считаю, не будем мы ему отрывать голову. Просто сбросим ведьмин колодец. Я подумал, что это слишком жестоко. Как-то. Просто сбросим ведьмин колодец. Не хочу, слишком жестоко. Голову ему отрывать.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me
When you try to sleep, you're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
Ведьмин колодец сбросили. Я не хочу так жестоко делать. Чтобы... Я не хочу реально так делать жестоко.
Yes,
Открывать ему голову.
another one of us to erase from the books.
Все, дело закончено. Больше нет скучного дядечки. Роскошные апартаменты Вудлендс. Идем позже.
Oh, hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you. I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Дел дофига.
We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
Господи ты боже мой.
Late.
Да, весело. Все эти записи, кстати, в книге сказаний мы потом просмотрим.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Да ты идешь, ты... Вот я теперь вот хочу тебе, вот знаешь, Колин, это было рискованно, сейчас мы же это можем спокойно на ферму отправить. Последний момент. А он пиво несет.
I'm going! Jesus!
Жаб.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
Что, все-таки на ферму отправляешься?
Shit! Just go grab that, would you? It's just a farm. You don't have to be so dramatic about it. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Прости.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
Что?
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Там
Don't
будет
worry.
безопаснее.
You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Пока.
Hey, Bigby!
Что?
Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
Откуда?
How should I know?
Господи, жаба, ты так задолбал меня. Колин остался здесь.
Saying goodbye?
Ё-моё, Нариса, ты-то что там стояла, что ли? Так долго.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's
Я
just...
снимать не буду.
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if...
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own. Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand.
Я понимаю.
You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place.
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then... Oh, God.
Спокойно.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Marissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I go out there and I do my job. I put my life on the line. I get shot at. I do what has to be done for them. But at the end of the day, I'm still the bad guy.
I know, but they'll come around. You'll see. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are. I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Чё? Пойти за ней позволь. Давай погнали за ней, может.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Что-то я не понял сейчас ничего, ну ладно. Убили ли вы Что сделали с Джорджем? Вы 68-60% игроков убили Джорджа. Вернули ли вы... Отправили ли вы скрюченного дядюшку на суд? Вы 89-60% игроков отправили его на суд. Что вы сделали с скрюченным дядюшкой на суде? Вы 38-60% игроков скинули его в ведьмин колодец. Пообещали передать подарок Ти-Джея Снежке. Вы 98,5% игроков пообещали его передать. Что вы сделали с Нерисой? Какие последние слова вы сказали Нерисе? Вы 29% игроков сказали, что я совершил много ошибок. Особая статистика. Чудовище. Вы соврали ему, что красавицу не видели на улице. Красавица, вы обещали ей не рассказывать чудовищу, что видели ее на улице. Мясник, вы избили его во время разговора. Колин, вы дали ему выпить. Вы помогли ему избежать фермы. Скучный дядюшка, до свидания. Вы привели его к медному колодцу, вы бросили его в медный колодец. Тру, вы ударили бутылкой по его голове во время заброса. Тра, вы его убили. Вера, вы дали ей денег после драки с дровосеком тоже. До свидания. Джорджу, я разгромил его клуб. Холли, вы притворились дровосеком, пока она была без сознания. Джек, вы с ним договорились. Снежка, вы взяли ее с собой в бар Цокот Копыт. Вы показали ей фотографию Крейна с ней. Крошка Тим, вы его не подождали. Ти-Джей, вы приняли его жука и обещали передать его Снежке. Жаб, вы заступились за него, когда Снежка хотела отправить его на ферму. Сейчас посмотрим все, что у нас есть впереди. Да, господи, какой сегодня, ребята, идите в баню. Какой сегодня комиксы приобретать, идите в баню. Второй Волк Савина скоро должен выйти. Будем приходить, наверное. Бонусы. Книга сказаний. Ё-моё. Короче, все, быстренько вам пролистывать. пролистаю вам все. Это будет очень долго. А, нет. Не так долго, кстати. Это не так долго, кстати, получилось в итоге. А мы, кстати, мы смотри, мы что-то пропустили. В 3 главе мы что-то, мы, кстати, не все нашли. В 3 главе, в 4 и в 5 нам пропускали. Еще и в 1 и во 2 что-то. Какие-то моменты все-таки я пропустил. Да, и еще пара достижений не открыл в итоге. Так, это мои выборы. Все, ребят, всем спасибо за просмотр. С вами был СРТ, всем удачи, пока. Волк среди нас мы прошли. Будем ждать 2 части. Если удастся пройти, то попытаемся вновь. Будем проходить дальше, когда 2 часть выйдет. Правда, не знаю. Когда? В этом году обещают, если без переносов, конечно. То все. Всем пока.